Okay, so SAFMEDS. SAFMEDS stands for Say All Fast Minute Each Day Shuffled. It was created by Ogden Lindsley, who was a behavioralist from the University of Kansas. And it was created to help study and create automaticity and automatic recall of terminology. It's a scientifically based study habit that shows tremendous results in the acquisition of new terms. All of the behavioralists or my supervisees that are going to take the board exam use SAFMED cards to study as they work their way through the behavioral analysis curriculum, because there is so much terminology that goes into applied behavioral analysis that it's really hard to read through journal articles or read through program sheets or interventions unless you really get the language down first, okay? So using SAFMED cards are going to make that super easy for you. But there are some really key components to it. So we're going to walk through those components, okay? We're going to take our first term from the 7 dimensions, applied, and we're going to create our first SAFMED card for that. So applied means that we deal with interventions that demonstrate socially significant change. So we're going to create our first SAFMED card. Okay, what I'm going to do is take a piece of paper. Okay, you can use cardstock, you can use an index card. Index cards are fantastic because you can't really see through them. And what you're going to do is you're going to write the term on this side, which is going to be applied. So do that now. Good. And now on the back side of that card, you're going to write the definition. The definition is interventions deal with problems that are deemed socially important. So one more time if you missed part of that. Applied is interventions deal with problems that are deemed socially important. Good. All right, so once you have that card down, you officially have your first SAFMED card. On one side, you have the term, and then on the other side, the definition. Fantastic. All right, so once we have enough of these cards, we're going to be able to use them in a test manner. So let's continue going through the different dimensions of ABA. And then we're also going to talk about graphing, and we can create some terms to remember based off of our graph curriculum. And once we have those things, then we're going to come back and then we're going to test ourselves using the SAFMEDs. All right, so let's go on to our next term. We have applied. Now we need to go on to behavioral. Okay, so again, get a card and then write the term behavioral. All right, once you have the term on that side, flip it over and let's write the definition. Applied interventions deal with measurable behavior or reports if they can be validated. But measurable behavior here is the important part. And here's my card. Interventions deal with measurable behavior. And you can see why it's important. It might be better for you to write yours on index cards so that you can't cheat yourself and see through the card as you take a peek at the term on one side. Remember, you're only really cheating yourself. So, all right, great. So we have behavioral. Let's go on to analytic. Analytic is applied interventions require an objective, demonstration that the procedure caused the effect. So again, write analytic on one side, and then the definition on the other. Applied interventions require an objective demonstration that the procedures caused the effect. Okay. Okay, so let's go on to our next one, which is technological. So again, go ahead and write technological, the term on one side, and then on the other, write applied interventions are described well enough that they can be implemented by anyone with training and resources. So again, applied interventions are described well enough that they can be implemented by anyone with training and resources. Okay, we have our technological term card. Ta-da! Let's go on to the next one.